It is my second morning in Hill House, and I am unbelievably happy. Journeys end in lovers' meeting. I have spent an all but sleepless night. I have told lies and made a fool of myself, and the very air tastes like wine. I have been frightened half out of my foolish wits, but I have somehow earned this joy.
Luke, you carried off one of my stockings last night and you are a thieving cad. And I hope Mrs. Dudley can hear me. Eleanor! How pretty you look this morning right now. Just curious that agrees with you. We ought by rights to be walking around with dark circles around our eyes and a look of wild despair. It's two blooming, fresh young lovelies. I'm 34 years old, and you look about 40. Long we've earned our brightness.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And how did everyone sleep?
Delightfully like a baby. There may have been a little noise, but one has to expect that in these houses. What do we do today, doctor?
Boringly, rectally. Glom's castle. It is incredible to find oneself experiencing the absolute incredible. I would not be half believed it. I believe I understand dimly the remote delight of your true medium. I think I shall have the marmalade. Would you be so kind? Thank you. My wife would never believe me. Food has a new flavor. Do you find it so?
It isn't just that Mrs. Dudley has repressed herself. Then I was wondering.
I've been trying to remember about last night. I can't remember that I was frightened, but I can't imagine being frightened.
I remember the cold.
I think it's because it was so unreal by any pattern of thought I'm used to. I mean, it just didn't make sense.
I agree. I found myself this morning telling myself what had happened last night. The reverse of it's a bad dream. As a matter of fact, where you keep telling yourself that it didn't really happen.
I thought it was exciting. It is still possible that it is all caused by subterranean water. This excitement troubles me. It is intoxicating, certainly. But might it not also be dangerous? An effect of the atmosphere of Hill House. The first sign that we have, as it were, fallen under the spell. Then I will be an enchanted princess.
If last night is a true measure of Hill House, we are going to have much trouble. We were frightened, certainly, and found the experience unpleasant while it was going on. And yet, I cannot remember that I felt any physical danger. Even Theodora telling that whatever was outside her door was coming to eat her.
Thinking mind, invulnerable. In all our conscious minds, and we sit talking, there is no one ought to believe in ghosts. No one of us, even after last night, can say the word ghost without a little involuntary smile. No, the menace of the supernatural that is attacked, where the modern mind are weakest, where we are abandoned and protected armor of superstition and have no subtle defense. Not one of us think rationally that what ran through the garden last night was a ghost, but what knocked on the door was a ghost. And yet, there was certainly something going on in Hill House last night. And the mind, instinctively, refuge, self-doubt is eliminated. We cannot say it was imagination because 3 other people were there too. My notes. I broke my own first rule. I sent him alone.
It's all right. Oh, but come into this long hallway. Here.
It's raining? Help Eleanor come home.
No, wipe it off, please.
It's crazy.
Crazy is a word, alright. Come back inside now. Luke will get something to wipe it off. Now listen to me. Just because your name.
That's it! It knows my name, doesn't it?
Shut up, will you? It could have said any of us. It knows all of our names.
Did you write it? Just tell me. Did you do this to frighten me? I won't get angry. Just tell me.
You know none of us wrote it.
Luke, did you do this when you went out?
Listen, you women go writing your name everywhere, carving your initials on trees, writing Eleanor, Eleanor on those types of paper. I got more sense. Behave yourself.
But why me out of everyone? Why would I want to be the center of attention? I'm not a baby after all. I don't like being singled out.
Asking for help, did you notice? Perhaps the little companion found a way to communicate. She was waiting for some drab, timid,
Maybe it was only addressed to me.
or maybe you wrote it yourself.
That's enough, Eleanor.
How dare you, Luke? How dare you?
Eleanor!
What is it?
What does it look like? What does it look like, you fool?
It looks like paint, but it smells awful.
It's blood. It's blood. It's all over.
I will not endure this. They think to scare me, but well, they have. I am scared, but more than that, I am a person. I am human. I am a walking, reasoning, humorous human being. And I will take a lot from this lunatic, filthy house, but I will not go along with hurting a child. No, I will not. I will, by God, get my mouth to open right now, and I will yell. I will yell. I will yell. Stop it!
What?
God, whose hand was I holding?
And look at us, two blooming young lovelies.
I'm 34 years old.
Look at us, two blooming, fresh young lovelies.
I'm 34 years old.
Look at us, two blooming, fresh young lovelies.
Go.
Good morning, and how did everyone sleep?
Go.
Good morning, and how did everyone sleep?
Delightfully like a baby.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Blanchett House.
But I can't imagine being friend.
Would you be so kind? Thank you. My wife will never believe it.
As a matter of fact, or you keep telling yourself that it didn't really happen.
I thought it was exciting. All caused by subterranean water. You talk.
Just listen. Just because your name.
It knows my name, doesn't it?
Shut up, will you? It could have said any of us. Did you write it? Any of us. It knows all of our names.
Did you write it? Just tell me.
Now, listen. You really think I got? You want me to go carving your name every?
Dear. Maybe you wrote it yourself. Or maybe the. Hold on. What does it look like, you fool?
It smells like.
No, it looks like
Yeah, it looks.
Hi, Miss Berry. This is the credit page. I am surprised that you made it this far into our skit and all of those bloopers. But yes, obviously here you can see that I don't know how to make credit page. I am not a professional editor, or maybe I am, considering you just watched our skit. I'm sorry it's a bit late, miss, but yep. I was gonna sing for you, miss, but I'll just edit some music in the meanwhile.